Hi everybody, my name's Terry and I'm building an ultimate assistant in N8N and I'm using Nate Herc's school community as my guide. There's lots of learning videos and resources and a really active community there to talk to when you get stuck and ask questions. And I've built this basically on my own, just using the guides in there. So what this does is it helps manage my email and my calendar, and I'm really busy and I want to use Telegram as like the central place to manage that. And I also want to be able to text Telegram and get things done, but also leave a voice note. And my use case there is when I'm driving, so I don't want to be distracted sending a text to Telegram. I just want to leave a voice note and have it work some magic for me. So this does that. It's not finished yet, but I'm going to talk you through what I've done so far. So it starts off with a Telegram trigger, and it's really simple. I just connect my Telegram account and set the trigger to when a message is received. That then goes through to what we call a switch node, where it takes the input, whether it's a voice or text input, and then it routes it the correct way. So if it's voice, it goes here. We pull the voice file, and then we transcribe that voice into text so that it can be fed in to this Ultimate Assistant here. If it's text, it just comes straight through here. That's more simple. Once it gets here, the input is changed to JSON.text, and we have what's called a system prompt here. So we've got to tell the AI what its role is. So we give it an outline, and this one is an orchestrator agent. So its purpose is not to do any creative work. It's to take the request from JSON.text, that's the voice or the text, and then identify which tool it needs to call to get the thing done. So there we're explaining what tools it has access to and when to use them. And because we're working with the calendar, we've also just put an extra one in here to tell it the current date and time, just to make sure that it gets that part accurate. This AI agent here is connected to a brain, and I've used GPT 4.0, and then we have the different tools that are connected here. To add a new tool, you just go there. There's lots of existing integrations that are already built into N8N as well. So here it goes. For example, if I say send an email to my friend Dave asking if he wants to join me for dinner tonight, it will use this email tool. And in this email tool, which I'll do another video about, there's another setup saying, hey, here's a system prompt, here's what I want you to do when I ask you to send an email. And then that output gets sent back up here, and it either errors out or it goes the success route. And that sends a text message back to Telegram. So here we've done the setup again, and it's pulling the chat ID and the text from Telegram, and then that will go back to my Telegram. And what that looks like is, it will say, hey, I've successfully sent an email to your friend Dave, and then we can go from there. So yeah, as I say, I'm not an expert, but I'm getting better. I'm using this every single day, and there's lots more things that I want to add on, such as drafting emails, deleting emails, checking emails. In the calendar tool, which I'll do a video about, I'm currently just setting up events, but I want to be able to check them and edit them as well. So hope you found that useful, and drop a comment if you've got any questions.